Hello everyone and now welcome to a game between Happy versus Lin. This game taking place here on Shallow Grave. Happy has spawned as the orange undead on the top left hand side of the map. Meanwhile, we have Lin spawning as the blue orc. Orc versus undead in a 1v1 matchup, and well, as the numbers have clearly shown, undead perhaps having the most difficult time trying to go up against orc with ensnare, with hex, being able to pick off units and trying to win those wars of attrition with the orc hit and run tactics, whether it be on the base or on the army itself. Anyways, let's go ahead and break things down in this 1v1 matchup as the Altar of Storms now I'm going to be showing. And well, we are looking at an Altar of Darkness. Happy most likely will be going for that tried and true battle-tested Death Knight first strategy, and may try to follow it up with a Dark Ranger second, and then following that a Lich third. All right, coming back around, we are looking at Farseer, even though we don't... Oh, nope, never mind. Warmill down to the south. Hey, Crota, good to catch... Well, yep. Good for you to... Well, thank you for tuning in live as well. Always great. I saw all the random matches on your YouTube. I hope you could get more games like that. I know some people like all the random matches and some people don't. So I'll try to sprinkle them in from time to time, as it does... well, it does change things up in terms of Warcraft 3 and the predictability, and they are entertaining to watch. But for those looking to I guess, learn more about Warcraft 3, all the random, not necessarily the best way to get better at Warcraft 3. Coming back around, Farseer should be working alongside some headhunters. Farseer will be, well, training up some spirit wolves and then making its way back out. Meanwhile, Death Knight is going to, well, try and pop out here and perhaps do a little bit of creeping as well. Two ghouls already out here. And interestingly enough, we see Happy has not trained an additional acolyte and scouted out with that acolyte, also creating a couple skeletons out across the map. Coming back down to the south here, we are looking at Lin looking to clear up this giant sea turtle creep camp, putting in quite a bit of pressure, trying to take this down here, as we are looking at a headhunter looking to join in on the battle here. All right, trying to keep a little bit of distance away. Sentry wards are going to be dropped as we're looking at the last sea turtle and the last huntsman about to be taken down. Back off to the north, Happy pretty much doing a similar thing, using those ghouls and that, well, normal damage. The skeletal warriors also with that normal damage, very, very effective, but the skeletal warriors actually hit a little bit more slowly than those ghouls. More ghouls ready to make their way out across the battlefield here. Death Knight wants to get to level 2, should be able to do exactly that. Farseer also looking to get to level 2 as well, as we see a number of headhunters already making their way out onto the battlefield here. Level 2 on the Farseer, picking up another tome. Meanwhile, off to the north here, Death Knight has that potion of replenishment, does have that rod of necromancy, and we see both sides just continually playing a solid early open game. Now, as we move on to the mid-game, tech to tier 2 has already been started on both sides. Ghouls are still being trained here. Headhunters are still being trained here as well. But it looks as though Happy's creep pattern actually a bit more aggressive, able to clear out this orange creep camp pretty early on, and it is his opponent's orange creep camp here. It should not give level 3, but it will get him awfully close. Sasquatch, that last unit to get taken down. Death Knight still needs a little bit of additional healing, and that replenishment potion is exactly what the doctor ordered. Meanwhile, coming back around, Forest Troll Warlord going to get cleared up here. Tome of Agility. We are looking at a Forest Troll Shadow Priest by Lin, as those wolves are trying to put in a pressure. Are we going to perhaps be looking at more units trying to engage, as the Forest Troll Shadow Priest does attempt to back away, taking quite a bit of damage? And now what item is dropped? A potion of invulnerability. This may give Lin level 3 here, but at the same time we can see, well, Death Knight also getting to level 3, also picking up a pendant of energy early on. Both sides extremely aggressive during this early stage, as the Farseer ready to move on over, perhaps get to level 3 here in just a second. Oh, two more shots. There you go. Does he get to level 3? He does get to level 3. Are we going to see level 2 wolves? Yes, we are. And now getting ready to dive on into this situation. Necropolis not yet done here, as this is turning into a straight base race scenario. Lin does have, well, a little bit of units here. Are we going to see repair on that Orc Burrow? No, we are not. One ghoul could have been taken down. No ghoul taken down here, as we are looking at the units trying to retreat back. There goes one ghoul. Ghoul as well, as the Headhunters are trying to repeat back here. Ghoul still continuing to swarm. There's a Chain Lightning. One more attack from that Direwolf should be enough, but that Direwolf having a difficult time trying to get to that Ghoul. Meanwhile, we're looking at the Death Knight chasing down a couple of these, well, Headhunters, as the Headhunters are low on hit points, not without their Berserker upgrades just quite yet. Low hit point Ghoul already back up to 45 hit points, as we see, well, Blight doing its thing, healing up all of these units, and Lin cannot really stick around in this fight for very, very long. Bestiary already taking up the tier 2, but that Death Knight with that Pendant of Energy able to chase down a number of Headhunters and cause some problems, already up nearing halfway to level 4, and there you go, 1 and 2 attacks following up with a Death Coil, and the Death Knight still seems to have mana for days. Coming back through here, Farseer alongside that, alongside some Spirit Wolves, still unable to finish off many of those ghouls, as the Death Knight is inching closer and closer to level 4. All right, Death Knight trying to make its way back over. All right, are we going to get some easy attacks in onto that Headhunter? Shadowhunter is making a plan to get out here onto the battlefield as well, as we are looking at a new Bestiary being placed down, perhaps trying to go for dual Bestiary and get those ensnares going as quickly as possible. Back on the other side, Lich is that follow-up hero. So Lich is going to be the second hero, not the third. We do see a tech to tier 3 already getting underway. And now, Shadowhunter is out onto the battlefield as well. All right, Farseer looking to continue with all of this pressure once again. And we'll see how much damage can really be done. That Graveyard was taken down a little while ago, but now, or well, I don't know if, actually I don't remember if it was taken down, but some key buildings were taken down. I believe it was actually the Slaughterhouse was canceled there, as the Farseer now trying to get away, down to 221 hit points. We could be looking at a Death Coil Frost Nova. There's a quick Hex right there. Are we going to be looking at yet? There is a little bit more damage, and now we could be looking at Death Coil, Potion of Invulnerability used to shake off that damage, and now Scroll of Speed trying to chase here. All right, Healing Salve is being used. There goes another Hex on to that Death Knight, as the units are slowly being slowed down. The Farseer sitting at 250 hit points could end up taking a lot more damage than it was really planning for, as the Farseer tries to get in front. All right, Lich does not have enough mana. There's a Death Coil, and that might be the game right there, taking down the Farseer. They're already getting up the Death Knight to level 4, and with that there, unless the Lich is taken down, I don't believe it's going to end up happening. Potion of Healing was not in time, but the Lich may still be taken down there. All right. Oh, wait, no, that was denied. All right, with that, Lin worked so hard to try and take down that hero, only to see it denied by Happy in the very end, leaving the Shadowhunter with 0 experience. And quick GG there. He knew that it was going to be an uphill battle, and it is often difficult to keep a lead up against Happy, let alone try to overtake Happy once he has started to build a lead. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.